And welcome back to Dearest Father Ministry. My name is Yarima. I am the scripture strategist over at Dearest Father. And we are in our 31-day wisdom series, right? So we're going through the book of Proverbs every day. I'm not reading the entire chapter. I'm not reading everything in the Bible for you guys. I'm not reading it online. But I am encouraging you to just read one chapter a day. We want to start sharp. We want to start fresh. We want to make sure that we have all the guidance that we need to set ourselves up for success in 2025. So why not start with seeking some wisdom? So the book of Proverbs is very simple to read, very easy to read. You can read one chapter a day and it'll take you less than 10 minutes to get through the entire thing. I am just going to be each day coming on and reading a passage from each chapter and kind of just giving you the overview of what is going on inside of the book of Proverbs. So we are on Proverbs chapter 2. So I'm going to start with just some of the titles, right? So I love to look in different translations, and we got to remember that there's no translation that is holier than the other. All translations of the Bible are holy. So I'm gonna go with the different titles from each of the different translations. So Proverbs chapter 2 is about the moral benefits of wisdom, making insight your priority, what wisdom is worth, the pursuit of wisdom brings security. And so those are some of the titles of Proverbs chapter 2 across different translations. So the overarching theme is that the pursuit of wisdom, which is knowledge, understanding, common sense, honesty, integrity. Those things will keep you safe in life. So I'm gonna read a couple of verses out of the MSG translation. So if you've ever worked with me, you know how much I love the message translation of the Bible, just because I feel like it speaks the language that we still speak now in 2025, right? I feel like it still speaks the language that can resonate with us. So I'm going to read a couple of verses from Proverbs chapter 2 in the message translation. It goes, and here's why: God gives out wisdom free, is plain spoken in knowledge and understanding. He's a rich mine of common sense for those who live well, a personal bodyguard to the candid and sincere. He keeps his eyes on all who live honestly and pays special attention to his loyally committed ones. So now, you can pick out what's true and fair, find all the good trails. Lady Wisdom will be your close friend, and Brother Knowledge your pleasant companion. Good sense will scout ahead for danger. Insight will keep an eye out for you. They'll keep you from making wrong turns or following the bad directions of those who are lost themselves and can't tell a trail from a tumbleweed. These losers who make a game of evil and throw parties to celebrate perversity, traveling paths that go nowhere, wandering in a maze of detours and dead ends. It says literally, wandering in a maze of detours and dead ends. And so the question is that what you want? You want to be able to be in a place where you are wandering in a maze of detours and dead ends? Are you going to be following people who are lost themselves? Are you going to be following people who can't even, who think it's cool to be evil and think it's cool to hurt people? Is that the type of person that you want to follow? So what it's telling you basically is get knowledge, get understanding, get wisdom. That's what it's telling you, to help you make better decisions in life, to help you to stay from danger. So it guards against bad decisions. It won't allow you to take joy in doing evil and doing what's wrong. The lack of wisdom leads to dark and dangerous situations, and we have to remember that God is watching. He's watching to see what you choose. He's watching to see if you are choosing to seek after his name, seek after good choices, be wise, or if you're just trying to be reckless. God sees if you are being reckless and then coming to him to save you. oh man, I made all these bad decisions. But yeah, but you also turned your back on everything that God was telling you. You turned your back on all the wisdom that He had for you. So again, that's Proverbs chapter 2. We are doing 31 days of wisdom. We are looking at a chapter of Proverbs every single day. I will not read the whole thing from you. I know I'll be reading in multiple different translations, but I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel comfortable. If you don't have a Bible, downloading the Bible app and reading through the book of Proverbs with me, one chapter at a time through the month of January. So quick announcement before I let you all go. January 13th starts the Fruits of the Spirit Bootcamp. Now, 2024, there were so many amazing spiritual boot camps, intensives on teaching you how to slowly die to your flesh, gently die to your flesh, and come alive in your spirit. In 2025, we are focusing on the fruits of the Spirit. We're focusing on everything that God has released to us to make us better people. So we are starting with patience on January 13th. Patience, patience, patience. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a skill, and it is a saving grace. It is. We're going to be talking about God's timing, what your heart posture should look like while waiting on God, keeping your faith, the importance of patience while building something that is built to last. So we are going to be starting, like I said, January 13th, the Fruits of the Spirit Boot Camp. If you come back to this page, if you subscribe to me, if you are on my mailing list, then you will know when this is coming. If not, I recommend you tapping in and getting to coming to be a part of this. We're going to be doing some big work. We are going to be coming into alignment and agreement with everything that God has called us to be and do this year. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back around 1 o'clock today. We are going back into our worship workshops. So today we are going to be workshopping Joy in the Morning by Torrin Wells. So I'm sure you know the song. If you don't know the song, go check it out on YouTube Music before you come in at 1 o'clock. Joy in the Morning. Thank you guys for joining me for a little bit of wisdom in the morning. Everybody have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you later. Love you guys. Bye.